Et bonjour à tous, on y va, on reprend Avowed. Est-ce qu'on se rappelle où on en était? Pas du tout, bien sûr on s'en rappelle pas. On va augmenter un peu le son du jeu. C'est trop. On va dire que ça c'est bien. Alors, où est-ce qu'on en était? On devait aller du coup à Nakutelek. Ils veulent tous me parler d'ailleurs. Faudrait que je passe au camp avant. Où est Nakutelek? Marche d'émeraude. Ça me dit clairement pas où aller. Ah, c'est sud de. Ah, c'est le truc au sud, donc je pourrais presque TP. Mais on va passer au camp. Salut Fefou, ça va? Alors, on va passer au camp avant, faire les discussions et j'ai plein de trucs à vendre. J'ai plein de trucs à vendre. J'ai trop de trucs à vendre. Hop, hop, hop.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an animancer feels different without Fior Messiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone. You're forgetting all the bridges I burned on my way out. No, that part of my life is over. I can call my own. Good, because I have a lot of research to do, and this could take a while. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous? A little bit of trouble in moderation can be good for the soul. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so, anyway. Not before I've done some reading.
Encore?
I hope no one minds. I made my... I can't believe it. Ranger Dorso, a traitor to Fior Messiverno. Shame we had to kill her. But at least now she can't hurt anyone else. The damage is contained, more or less. I'm glad you think so. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fior Messiverno. Blamed animancers for the problems we tried to solve. And I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything else. Thanks for talking.
Zélette, Vanguard. Ah, ça dépend sur où est-ce que ça passe, parce que j'ai
I
accès
wish
à
you could have
Crunchyroll,
seen Emerald
à
Stair
part ça.
in better times.
What was it like? I've only passed through a few times over the years.
The evenings were cool. Fish leaped into our nets. Emerald Stair was everything.
Pleasant and abundant. Sounds like the fables old trenchers used to tell about Deadfire. Paradise.
Mais elle va tout le temps parler. Toi, enchaîner.
Between the two of us, thank you for helping Yatsley reach that vase. Maybe it seems like nothing to you, but to her it's everything. When you consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are, it's outrageous that we build so high off the ground. She's very special to me. Don't let her size fool you. On the
Ah, je
inside,
regarderai si j'arrive à trouver.
Yatsley stands as tall as a mountain. One of these days she's going to change the world, shake things up. And I'll be at her side, grinning like a fool. Anyway, thanks again. You too. Kai, have you ever met a marine godlike? One of Andra's children?
In Gotti's children, as they're called.
I don't know what this thing is. That's 3. It's definitely getting fired up now.
Anyway, Ngati's children, as they're called in Deadfire. I've heard stories, but never met one. They're rare everywhere, but revered among the Wana.
I've always wanted to study one up close, but they're a slippery bunch.
I still can't believe it. Dorso was betraying her brothers-in-arms, all in the name of saving Emerald Stair. At least she got what was coming to her.
Ouais, ok, bah je regarderai ouais, sur Netflix. Je regarderai, ouais, tu sais, si je le trouve, je me ferai un avis.
Well, yeah. But there are some lines you don't cross. Turning on your own people is one of them. I'd hope this one doesn't. But you're right. More often than not. Just please be careful. I saw this in Rauatai's campaign in the Deadfire. You start out with purpose. You're fighting alongside your brothers and sisters, battling pirates and slavers, bringing civilization to a lawless, divided land. But then, you're breaking up villages, turning tribes against their rivals. It gets messy, fast. Easier said than done. Empires are hungry, Envoy, and they devour their own, too. Don't let your allegiances turn you into something you can't live with. And troubling. What was it she said? The Steel Garrote will ensure the safety of Adiran interests? They aren't going to make you any friends, that's for sure. Stay sharp. A storm's brewing. And better if we can find it before it finds us. If you get up in the night, don't wander too far.
Ah, il y a lui. Attends, moi j'ai déjà. Alors. Et pas j'ai refait une régulation de feu, ok. Ah, supplémentaire et le feu. Le feu c'est là.
Would you ever consider using animancy at sea?
Nope. Too unpredictable.
But
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject. Pleasant dreams.
let me think. But surely you see the potential. It could...
On sera une nouvelle zone, j'imagine.
could improve navigation, lighting, and even fit...
Alors. Est-ce qu'on va redéposer? Ah, rien. en fait, juste ouvert. On va pas changer les trucs qu'on va pas changer, mais ce sera rien que je les garde.
Fishing.
And the last thing you want is your navigator hearing voices or your hull catching fire.
Ah, oula, j'essaie de... Ah oui, bah, ça peut le faire, oui, hop. Ah, c'est dans l'autre sens. Ok. Ah, c'est sympa que ça change un peu de... Ça change. C'est pas mal.
Did they not glow in the light? Her parents, her sentinels. To grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death. The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe, they flower, they will never fade. They sing in peace. Was it not worth the change? Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells. More than alive. No suffering, no end. Sleep now. Dream of beauty and new life. We will speak soon.
Ok. Faudrait que j'aille vendre. Mais non, faut que je fasse tout ça à pied. Ça va être long. On va quand même aller plus proche au final. Proche, c'est définitif. On va aller là quand même. Sur la route. Allez, on y va en marchant tranquillement. On profite de la musique. Toujours un peu fort, je pense, le jeu. On va baisser. Ouais, je pense que c'est mieux. On entendra mieux. Au bon endroit. Ouais, c'est bon. Ouais, ouais. Ouais, je voyais sur mon truc de volume, ouais, le son est quand même ouais, très proche du son de ma voix, quoi. Un peu haut.
Thought it was a farm to dream thralls.
Sorry about that. It hasn't been the best season.
Oui, c'est à l'intérieur, c'est vrai. Alors,
The harvest will bring more business to Emerald Stair. Just you wait.
reste, on regarde. Hop. Voilà. On va passer par là. Et on va aller prendre le pont qui est là.
Didn't that cartographer's letter say she was near UNCUT?
UNCUT is a place of spiritual power. We're sure to find the answers we seek.
Why do they call it that anyway?
Good question. It means ancient soil. UNCUT was old when these lands were young. The godless built around Adra pillars. Maybe...
Salutations, traveler. Welcome to lovely UNCUT. It's seen better times, but it's still a marvel of ancient architecture. Oh, but I forget myself. I'm Alyssa, a wanderer and explorer, and sometimes even a merchant. Like now. Care to see my wares?
We usually bring our dead to UNCUT, but for you, I'll make an exception.
This is a spiritual haven. Could we remove the animancy equipment, please?
Take it up.
If you've come to UNCUT for a funeral, I'm afraid you're late. Or early, perhaps?
We're actually here to conduct some research.
I see. Well, do remember that this is a holy site, and others may be meditating. UNCUT dates back to ancient times. It was, and remains, a mausoleum of the soul. Unfortunately, godless ruins have a strong connection to the other side. They attract unwanted attention. The beyond, where souls travel after death. When my order first heard of this place, they sent us overseas to guide wayward souls into their next life. Strange. I don't think so. Death is the most ordinary thing in the world, second only to life. Reincarnation is not a perfect system. The flaws and inefficiencies are why the field of animancy exists at all. So, in accordance with Berith, we are midwives of a different labor, life into death. That's all I ask. Thank you, godlike.
Even death is a logical system, full of rules made to be broken.
Were you wearing anything made of copper? A ring, maybe?
What? I don't know.
You might want to visit Monto for a soul reading.
What I want
Non, c'est pas
is
ce
to
qu'il faut faire.
meditate in
Bon,
peace.
ok, c'est bon. C'est pas comme dans Baldur's Gate 3, si tu commences à attaquer les gens, ils répondent tout de suite. Et ça te fout bien dans la merde. Genre, ils répondent tous, tout le village t'attaque. Ce qui est logique.
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar.
We remember these walls. Yes, we have been here.
Please, my friend. You can take what you want from the shrine. Just don't break anything. So he was working alone. Forgive me. These are difficult times for a man of faith. While I was at prayer, a bandit held a knife to my throat and stole the reliquary of Saint Widwin. Just look at me. Gods, I'm still shaking. He fled west into the wilderness. There's nothing there but a Delumgan glade. If you find him, please, no more bloodshed. Vengeance will not make this right.
Alors ça, je peux pas te le promettre vraiment.
May the light shine on you. May it shine on the thief as well. I will try to understand his motives.
This doesn't sound like any of the grave robbers I know. Not that I know any grave robbers.
A saint's relic? Where would you even fence something like that?
On va éviter de voler les lieux saints. Ah oui, ouais, d'accord. Faut que je retourne tout là-bas, là. Je prends.
Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery. Armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about? We'll get to that and more, I promise. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the dream scourge to show its ugly face.
Pas dangereux, ça?
This is no time for hesitation. All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine, we twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod. Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless. Hold on to that feeling. We might need it again. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it. My thoughts exactly. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent. Naturally. After you.
But we gotta see what's down there now.
Let's go.
Gods, did you open that door?
Bien sûr. Pas de problème. Tu veux qu'on se batte?
I've been praying here for ages. And in all that time, I've never found a way down to the lower levels. Not one. You're going down there, aren't you?
Bien sûr.
I wish I could help. All I can tell you is to take care. I tell the acolytes to walk softly for a reason. Something is alive down there. Or if not alive, moving. Careful we'll be staying on this side of the door. Don't be careful. Be ready. If you don't return, I'll tell the others what happened.
Don't leave out how tall, good-looking, and charming we all are.
I did not bring us here to explore, but clearly something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone else?
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open you? Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. No, millennia. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the bottom.
Il m'a pas vu, il m'a pas vu.
Right behind you.
Il m'a vu, il m'a vu, il m'a vu. Ouais, je bleed. Ah ouais. Ah ouais, bien en plus. Ah ouais, c'est parti vite. Alors que je fasse un peu attention aux dégâts que je prends à un moment donné.
I can start that generator for you. Just
Ah ouais,
say
c'est
the
vrai que
word.
maintenant, elle le fait. Voilà.
Just a little spark.
Coming in hot.
Ah, quand même m'enlever un truc, hein. Hop, ça les ont très bien. Ah, mais... ah, ok. Bien fait de le prendre. On va recourir vite.
No, the knife.
Look out.
voit rien avec son bouclier.
That was a close one.
Ça va en fait. On voit vraiment rien quand il y a le bouclier quoi.
Beautiful. Life into death. To think it survived all these years.
It's surprisingly colorful. Not sure what I expected.
We've seen godless architecture before. Never seen godless art until now. Just imagine how much has been lost. We should keep moving. I don't mean to slow us down. Charge it up. Little power goes a long way. I would not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it, with the help of some ice.
Les trucs électriques qui tombent. Ouais, ça va faire des dégâts ça. Ça. Ok, j'en ai pas. Très bien. Là. C'est vite passé au bon timing.
Just a little spark. Little power goes a long way.
Ok, fais ce que tu veux.
Got eyes on something?
Non, truc de touche. Je gage les ressources que j'ai pas.
What in the name of Aora is that?
You, think it's sleeping?
He's dead.
I've never seen anything like it before. I don't believe it's a statue. No, this was alive once. And the people who lived here were terrified of it. Whatever this is, at least
Ah
it's
bah il va
dead.
se réveiller.
Never a dull moment.
Ah non, c'est d'autres. Ouais, faut que je regarde au niveau du craft. Comment je peux récupérer ces grenades-là, monsieur? Intéressant.
Lead the way. Looks like if there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. Guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Adra pillar.
Come, hear us through the Adra.
Just a little spark.
Charge it up.
Find us.
Oui, oui, je sais, je sais. On verra après. Non, ces deux-là sont faits, c'est celui qui manque.
Subtle as a mouse. Little power goes a long way. We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us. The Godless erected many important sites around Pillars of Adra, though I can't speak to their motives. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
You are here. You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts. We welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain. We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls. We felt the thrill of their wonder. We basked in their desire to know us. They brought their prayers to us. We answered. We do not remember how we grew. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sabato.
Sapoto.
Our spark found you when you dreamed in the womb. Godlike, they said. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long. No, we do desire our freedom, yes, but we also wish to know you. Can two shoots not spring from the same seed? Find us, free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea. Alas, we have been cut off from the land we knew and loved for too long. We could not trace its hills and valleys for you. But there are others who can. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison. We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power. A boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it?
Of course.
We offer you gifts any would covet, and you search them for rot? You are our kin, the seed of our soul. We would see you avoid our fate. We would see you survive. Take it with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
Okay.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought.
Que tu venais comme tes parents, c'est ça?
Most of a day. Better drink some water. You, lost some fluids.
What?
Hey, happens to the best of us.
What?
While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands. Somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness. You've heard of it. Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin. Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you? I'm sorry? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this? You never heard them before? Not even in your childhood? Only when you arrived on these shores? A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something. Not the Adra itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb. Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it. A little divine intervention couldn't hurt. The real question is, where do I start? Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Messivernal. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues. I wouldn't count on it. Besides, what good am I to Fior Messiverno anymore? The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy. The end of the living lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
Stop! The trees splinter, the rice turns black. The pain! The pain!
Okay.
They trample the farmlands, they tear down the gates.
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter? Oh no. Let's go. You take the lead.
Of
Come on.
course I did.
There's a way up those stairs.
Non, elle est retombée. Pas du tout. Mais non, elle est... Non. Oh. Va pas falloir se rater.
You take lead.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only take so many revelations at a time.
Ah.
Oh my
Eh,
god.
sympa comme tout ce qui s'est passé là-bas.
Andra's debts. This was no accident.
Ah bon, là, c'était la guerre, ça. Mais... on doit level up. Non. Alors, bam bam bam, ça je ne peux pas encore. Ça c'est le switch d'armes, glissade. Ok. On va mettre ça, je pense. Endurance. Ok, faut qu'on aille là-bas.
What happened? Who did this?
Moi je pense que c'est le garrot.
It's all gone.
Voilà.
The city.
C'est my tech.
My home.
Le garrot d'acier.
Right. We should be a moving target. In case anyone comes for us next. We have to check on the others. At least let me find Quilici. Any survivors would have evacuated to the farms north of town. Come. There's not a moment to waste.
A city up in flames? You tell me who your coin is on.
I can't believe this. What you smell is the workshop going up in flames. Our books, our chemicals, our machines. Many of those inventions were originals from the Valian republics. One of a kind, irreplaceable. I don't know.
Bah, en
Why
attendant,
I'm
on fait un
dwelling on
morceau.
that. We lost more.
There work was your home. You're allowed to mourn it.
They burn. They blind us.
Je me dépêche, je me dépêche, je me dépêche. Oui, je vais là, mais est-ce que je vais passer par là? Je ne sais pas. À ma droite, j'ai un truc. Il faut que j'aille au nord du truc. On est presque TP. Non, il est là. Du calme, du calme.
I hope everyone is all right. Animancers know how to plan for an emergency. We've never seen one like this. If anything happened to Koichi, I don't know what I'd do.
Let's get to the farms. If there's trouble, we can help.
Again and again they strike.
He's there. It's the envoy. Get there.
Ouais, de la rotation, ouais.
Stop right there.
Ouais, tu es à côté.
That's done? Who's hungry? Not bad, envoy. We've got company.
On s'en fout.
There's the city. What's left of it. Gods, who could do this to us? Who could burn us out like rats and call it a victory?
Par rentrer par là.
Fucker.
On est obligé de faire le tour. Ah, par la
Curse.
droite.
I don't know how we recover. Our past is in those flames. Our history. Everything we are.
So,
Not as long as there are people who remember it.
How many thorns must we claw out?
One for you.
Protect the envoy.
Stay to the end goal.
I was just getting warmed up.
He died saving me. I owe him my life.
Look, they made it out. Oh, thank the gods. Thank the gods. I needed that. I needed to see them so badly. It felt like I couldn't breathe.
Take a few more deep breaths. We're not going anywhere.
Rabbits in a burrow, hunted.
These people are looking for leadership, a sense of direction. We should find Quilichi.
Envoy? Oh, thank goodness. For a moment there, I thought we'd lost you in the attack.
As if you don't already know.
Ignacy, calm yourself.
Why should I be calm? Her people burned my city.
The Stilgarrot are hardly her people.
They offered us no negotiation, no peaceful terms. Just flames and laughter as we ran. Don't be naive. Anyone who serves under an Adiran banner is complicit. Your Inquisitor is determined to burn out anyone who doesn't conform to Adiran ways.
We agree on one thing. The Stilgarrot have declared war on the Living Lands.
That sort of thinking is precisely why my father fled the Valian republics.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. This attack was meant to weaken us. No doubt they will circle back to finish what they started. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion
My favorite game?
that the
No,
Dream Scourge
that's
had
not my
blighted our
favorite game.
farms,
But
it
yeah,
was too awful
it's
to
great.
acknowledge.
Good game.
Are you being
And
serious
welcome
right
to my
now?
stream, Ailsa.
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong enough to bear it. You must understand. My mother had the Dream Scourge. I
Yeah,
hoped
I'm
against
fine, and you?
reason that she might recover. But her mind grew as blighted as her lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting she was truly gone. I'm so sorry, Giada.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power to make this right. Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
You want me to do the talking? Very well. The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream
Play mini
Scourge.
games.
By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the
The
damage.
last game
Now for the bad
was
news.
made
An
by
undiscovered god rests in the heart of this
Clair
island.
Obscur.
Until we know
Expedition
more about
33.
its nature, we are powerless to stop
Amazing game. Baldur's Gate
This
3
is
too.
madness.
Amazing.
When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Quilichi, tell her it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
You have no idea what this thing is, but now you're helping it?
She may be compelled by her godlike nature. It would be
I'm
wise
from France.
not to question such things.
I'm living near Paris.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
There is no reason to stay, unless you count picking through the ashes.
Thank you, Elsa. Thank
We
you.
should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradis. Exactly. As long as we are Animancers, the adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our
I'm
time.
working.
While we hide,
Not
the
actually,
Dream
because
Scourge will
I'm
tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice
right
Animancy
now
freely.
because
We can't gamble with our
I
existence.
have a leg injury,
The political climate of the Living
so I
Lands is too
can't
dangerous.
go to work, actually.
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs.
Yes.
As
I
Animancers
swim daily.
and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the republics. I trust you to help us again. What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling.
Oh, not that
Let me
long.
talk of the Akita, and I will appear.
Maybe 2 months.
If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way.
Before that,
You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan
my
scholar in the
connection
Living Lands,
was too
and-
slow. So
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I
Thank
think
you.
the answer
Thank you very
lies in a
much.
ruin called Naku Kubel, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Before Fiora went up in flames, that Garrote monster took my research. Your kin are on their way to the garden now. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only
Yeah?
bit of civilization in
Yeah, of
Shatterscarp,
course.
if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Ugh, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman. I would be surprised if your journey were that uncomplicated, but stranger things have happened.
For what it's worth, I vouch for Yardsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers.
Then we should approach carefully. They'll be on their guard
yes,
after
you
this.
can.
I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, Envoy.
Exploring the Living Lands with a friend. What more could I ask for?
Back to Shatterscarp, then.
It's you. The godlike. The Rangers told me you help people in dire straits. I thought they were lying. But here you are. You step in now, when the fires are dim and the looting has been done. Forgive me, please.
You don't have
I forget myself.
an example via with YouTube or something like that. I do not add people that I don't know on Discord.
It is not anger. It is wild. I fear it may consume me. I'll be straight with you. The Steel Garrot's captain stole something precious from me. It wasn't enough to burn our city. Now they have to loot us too. She'll let you close. You can take her prize back. But you will have to kill her first. A relic of old Velia. I don't know its actual value, but it's a treasure to me. My young nephew stood up to the Steel Garrote before they attacked. The captain gutted him and looted his ring. An heirloom with our family crest. I left pity behind long ago. I demand justice. I want that commander to die as painfully as he did. You'll find her at the Eastern Watchtower. It is not far from here. I warn you though, her troops will probably still be with her.
Yeah, I will not add you. Sorry.
Bring back the ring, and I'll pay you. I can't think about her wearing our emblem. It makes me ill. I should go now. My sister will need help preparing my nephew's body. We'll both be praying for you. Damn the demons! Damn the Steel Garrote! I'll spit on their graves! How can our family...
On va follow ça.
Family go on? Murderers. Every one of them.
How could this have happened? We're the best animmonsters in the world. Maybe it happened because we're the best. Stop trying to cheer me up.
soldiers by the watchtower. Take care.
Envoy, what are you doing here? Our report said you were still in Fjord. I wish it hadn't come to that, but the Furians gave us no choice.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't tear your soul apart.
Because one wrong move from you and my soldiers will shoot. Now, state your business, and don't waste my time. We're moving out. Mission plans are confidential. Besides, this is my tower. You play by my rules.
You're in no position to offer us terms of any sort.
You're forgetting you're in hostile territory.
I see Lord Heelguard's II is outgrowing her boots. Fine. If I relay my orders, will you leave us alone?
I make no promises for your survival.
I take her at her word.
With Andra's mortar gone, Adia saw a passage to the uncharted world. The living lands were perfect. They had resources, land to build stable ports. We didn't anticipate the Dream Scourge would ruin Fjord's crops, but, well, we used the famine to our advantage. It wasn't personal. It was a token to prove my honor. It's tradition. You know that. That sentry's death is his own fault. He killed my standard-bearer. My soldiers demanded a response. As such, the ring is mine by right. That's the last I'll hear of it. You dare invoke the burned queen, as if you know her better than I. Very well, take the thing. Be glad I don't kill you for questioning my faith.
Ok. Ça s'est plutôt bien passé, on va dire.
Is he done? Is the captain dead? Don't you understand? The point of all this was to make her pay. To what? A life? Where? What do you think my family has left? How can you believe honoring his memory is enough? But if I am gone, there will be one less to remember him. I expected more from you, godlike. But I won't go. At least not yet. I need to sit with what you have said a while.
Seems like a lifetime ago I was worried about the harvest. Now look at us.
On va mettre en pause rapidement. Le temps d'aller aux toilettes. Je reviens. Et je suis drôle. Voilà. Hop. Allez, on est reparti. Direction tertiaire a priori. Mais clairement ça on va pas le faire. Ça on va pas le faire, c'est trop loin. C'est où tertiaire? C'est tout au nord. Ok, passer par là.
Rebuilding has begun! From the ashes, your will rise!
You showed up at a bad time. I was born here. Always thought I would die here, too.
Here we go! Nothing like a win with a good team.
We see treacherous wind!
Who's next? Anyone? Please, just go.
A good campfire will feel nice after this.
What happened here?
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another. I go where the Inquisitor commands, just as you go where the Emperor commands. So, did you enjoy our little bonfire? Inquisitor Ludwig was pleased with our efficiency.
You irredeemable fucking swine!
Keep her on a tight leash. No need for this to get out of hand. We'll see about that. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our attack came together in haste. You should have been informed, and I regret the oversight. One way or another, Fuel Messiverno was always going to burn. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. They never had a chance.
What right do you have to cast judgment on us?
As the future caretakers of the living lands, we do only what is necessary. Fuel Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them. Help takes many forms. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir if that's what it takes. And while he frets in the throne room, his puppy dog soldiers will chase their own tails. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, Envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you. Either way, Emerald Stair is just the beginning. Feel free to prove us wrong. The Steel Garrote love a challenge. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
You don't have to answer that.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last. That's a matter of perspective. Ludwig is keeping her dark impulses in check. It could have been far, far messier. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerty. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances. You know, there's a depraved part of me that was hoping you'd make this interesting.
Let's make this a battle to remember.
Sorry it'll be over so quickly then.
Let's go. Couldn't have done it better.
Ah, j'aimerais bien récupérer son armure quand même, elle avait l'air stylée. Ces vieux gants. Dommage.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention, why the Steel Garrote burned my fucking home to the ground. I'm glad you think so. Because right now you're the only Adiran whose opinion matters to me. I will not forget Fior Messiverna. Everything it was, and everything it could have been. And I will never forgive. Never.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn? I hope you're right. Thirdborners are tough by nature. More than a few have seen their share of battle. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back changed. That's what I'm afraid of.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt. Easier said than done, especially when we're not entirely sure what we're looking for.
Everything we learned in Nakutadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth, or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge. Yardsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yardsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try. This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything? What? No. They must have confused me with someone else. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Nakutadek. But I'll take it over nothing.
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Just me then? Really? No one else has a question for the god of the living lands? Fascinating.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
Anything. Right. Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it. Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. Maybe this doesn't need to be said, but I don't blame you for what happened to Fior Messiverno. I just wanted you to know. No need to question it anymore. They've made their intentions clear. I'll get the bastards who did this. One way or another, I'll make them pay.
Let's get some rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
Alors, les 14. Ouais, ça on s'en fout un peu. Ouais, je suis dans très très peu de corps à corps. Ouais. C'est quoi un bon tab? Réduit le cours d'endurance, ouais, ok. Un peu de régène, ça peut être intéressant. Et on prend ça pour la régène. Toujours intéressant. Ok, aucune intelligence quoi. Aucune.
I can't believe. Leave it. My city. It's all gone.
It's never easy leaving home behind. I'm sorry, Giada.
Thank you. At least I'm not alone. We should talk. Fior Messiverno was the pride of 2 generations. And now, nothing but ashes and embers. My home, my lab, my parents. It feels as if I lost them all over again. What if I'm tired of being strong? I keep asking myself, how could I have missed this? How could I not have known an attack was coming? We were all so occupied with the Dream Scourge, we missed the enemy on our doorstep. No matter where Animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge. Don't worry. I plan to hold the mortals accountable. As many of them as it takes. Listen to me. A failed Animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal, I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself? I wish I could. But that legacy is a debt I can never pay off. My parents died pursuing a better future for Animancers. I can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. And right now, that's all it is. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else. If I must. I've been meaning to tell you something. Sending my people to Thirdborn. It's a good arrangement. They get a roof over their heads. The city gets Animancers, and everyone gets along. For once. The free settlements have enough cultural and ideological differences that we don't always see eye to eye. But when it comes to survival, there is no disagreement. We're in this together. Look, I know you didn't come to this island to help us. And yet you were here when others would have looked away. Despite everything that happened, it means a lot. We all deserve better. But fate decided otherwise. Well, onward to better things. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Until next time.
You smell death here.
Listen to me, look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm just dizzy.
Too many. Not even counting the ones we had to put down because they turned into dream thralls.
I had to put down 3 good men myself.
Another Adiran, Kutabao.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwine's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran dream thralls.
No, but most are. Our troops haven't been spared, and more are falling ill.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
I doubt you're particularly needed in Thirdborn, of all places.
Gods, a letter from Inquisitor Ludwig. That can't be good.
Kutabao. If that bitch thinks she can threaten our leader, she'll be sorely mistaken. I hope you're right, Envoy. Else we'll all be in a load of shit.
Something's off. The Thirdborn I remember had more backbone than this.
Look, Envoy. Kith aren't too keen on adherence at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, all right?
Good luck, Envoy. Gods protect you.
They're not fighting over territory, they're fighting over who's suffered the most. We live in unusual times.
God, I hate this posting. We have enough supplies, but not enough kit.
Move along, Envoy. Move along, Envoy.
There's no going home after this. What have we gotten ourselves into?
At least the shack stopped smouldering. Or any of our people settled in by their own will. I don't know.
Fools.
No, we warned them not to settle in the goddamn desert. Sure, Captain says a broken lightning killed them. It was just an accident.
Thirdborners have been on edge. Ah, welcome to the shit, Envoy. Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde of dream thralls screams up the path. At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines. Ugh, dream thrall spiders.
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither the land, nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. These dream scourge people don't eat their kill. What kind of feet have you got? We're talking about a whole mine filled with them. Follow the path down. You'll see the elevator. It's broken now, but the mines are just on the cliff above.
I used to hear stories about cave-ins up there. Watch your step.
If you hit the Leviathan skull when you're up there, you've gone too far. You'll know it when you see it. The powers that be decided we'd help Thirdborn reopen an old, abandoned sulfur mine. Help arm Thirdborn against the Dream Scourge, you see. Make friends. But it's not my place to talk about any of it. If it please you, sounds like they need all the help they can get.
Clearing out dream-scourged spiders. Sounds like honest work to me.
Don't know how many of our own were lost. Upwards of 20 at least.
Ah, never leave out. We have everything we need in Adir. What are we doing here?
Allez, nous, on va s'arrêter là. C'est ce petit diaporama de tertiaire. On change complètement de biome. Et c'est pas plus mal, pourquoi pas. Il nous faut des changements. Hop. Dans tous les cas, nous, on s'arrête là. Merci d'avoir suivi, merci d'avoir regardé. Et on se revoit au prochain stream. Peut-être ce soir, peut-être demain, on verra. On verra, on verra. En tout cas, passez une bonne journée et je vous dis à la prochaine. Salut!